Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jamie Marshall, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. First pitch on its way.
On the back, pick it up, pick it up.
Story at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Marshall moves over, and that retires the side. Rockies. Here's Nolan Arenado. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's 1 for 4.
Nolan Arenado.
Kershaw now on 1-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that.
Ready now, Jamie Marshall. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Jamie Marshall. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Skied into straightaway right. After it is Blackman. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jamie Marshall. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
Run it out,
big power.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in, Trevor Story. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Trevor Story.
This one skied out toward right. Moving under it, Marshall. 1 out.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 4 runs on 9.
Southern California. In now, Charlie Blackman, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader.
You know, D, we're worried in the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Well, he was 0 for in the series before that blast, so that's just about as welcome a sight as he could hope for. He got it.
Now at the plate, Jamie Marshall. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently third in the National League in that category.
Yeah, and he's the guy who drives the bus on this team, leading the team in that home run department, and he's really been the guy they look to drive it out of the yard.
Yeah, Norman, there are 2 or 3 guys in every lineup that you want to proceed with caution. This big home run hitter, he's the guy in this lineup you need to be very, very careful with.
Tapia comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies.
So stepping in, Trevor Story, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit the other way out toward right field. Marshall sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their 3rd turn batting in this one. And fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve.
Coming to the plate now,
the right
Jamie
fielder,
Marshall.
number 3.
He flew out in his last at-bat.
Marshall.
First offering on its way. Popped up. Murphy has room in foul territory. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
There you go, baby. There you go.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters. And he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Robert.
Now a double play ball here.
Get here.
To third. A tag for 1. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. Striding into the box,
the right
Jamie
fielder,
Marshall.
number 3.
He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Now to the plate, Jamie Marshall. 2 away here in the 8th, and
the right
time's
fielder,
running out on him, Benny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
That's in there. Base hit. Seager isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate as they close the gap to 3 now. Big spot here. First and second. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up Devin Travis.
Travis.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Desmond has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kenley Jansen enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, this is all about just, well, it's almost automatic for this guy. He puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season.
Ball game this
Clearly,
afternoon
this guy
for the
is one of the
victorious
best
Rockies.
in the game.
7-4 the final finish today.
One
the
error.
Colorado Rockies used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
Time of the ball game.
Picks up his team-leading 13th win. Scott Ober closes the door. Downtown San Diego and Petco Park on a Thursday night. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Robbie Erlin is on the mound for the Padres in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip.
Into the box now, Jamie Marshall, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second. So he's into second with a double here to kick off the second inning. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the final month of the season. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Number 35, Cody Bellinger.
And now a bunt attempt
on the bag,
here as he
on the
gets this
bag,
one
on the
down.
bag.
Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
Digging in, Devin Travis, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit on the ground to third, taken in by Machado, and now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. The tag gets one. Here's Manny Machado now.
Now batting, third baseman, Manny.
Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Marshall is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Now at the plate, Jamie Marshall. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Jamie Marshall.
First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. Reyes is there, and he has it for the out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Robbie Erlin. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Erlin.
No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. See you later. Over the wall. Home run.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Jamie Marshall.
Jamie Marshall.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second. At the plate, Jose Pirela.
The
He's
batter,
0 for 2 with a strikeout in this
baseman,
one.
Jose Pirela.
The 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Marshall will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes. Standing in, Jamie Marshall. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
In there, a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Striding in once again, Devin Travis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Full count on its way.
On the back, pick it up, pick it up.
In the air out toward right center. Renfroe moves over. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the time. Digging in and looking for more. Jamie Marshall. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set. Disaster. Now in the box, Hunter Renfroe. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. Straight away right field, and with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious San Diego Padres, 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base.
From the rejuvenated Gaslamp Quarter in downtown San Diego, MLB The Show has been.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Jamie Marshall.
He's set and the pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Hosmer has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer, is in. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
Hosmer.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now here's 1 hit in the air to the right side. Travis backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer.
Stepping in,
the
Jamie Marshall.
Jamie Marshall.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. 0-2, here it is. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres.
The right fielder,
Hunter
number
Renfroe.
10.
He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first.
There's a swing and a drive hit well onto right field. Marshall is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Stephen Worth. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, he's already shown he can get the job done. Executed flawlessly last time up. Look for the same idea here.
And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. And this will score the run from second to make this a 5-3 game now. Now the relay home. And it's in time, and he's out at the plate, so 1 runs across, but the second one is cut down trying to score.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Leading off the inning, Jamie Marshall. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is...
Standing in, Jamie Marshall. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Marshall.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe waits on it. 2 down. Digging in now, Jamie Marshall. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Popped him up. Pirella is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The San Diego Padres.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious San Diego Padres. 5 runs.
A fine Sunday afternoon for baseball at Petco Park today.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Jamie.
First pitch on its way. Chopped down to short. Can they get 2? To second for 1. On to Hosmer. A double play. And so it's first and third with 2 away.
Now
and here's Franmil Reyes stepping in.
Franmil Reyes.
Heading out toward shallow right. Marshall moving in. He gets to it and he botched it. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. And he's safe.
Well, you can see what happens here.
So digging in now, Jamie Marshall. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Marshall.
This is line to left.
Pick up the
that
ball.
Gets
Pick
down,
it up.
and
Pick it up.
He's got himself a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back. Hit on
Come
the
on,
ground
D,
to third.
come on.
The second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. At the plate, Salvador Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Marshall has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Stepping up now, Jamie Marshall.
Right fielder,
he singled his last time up.
Jamie.
Yeah, they take another single right
Marshall.
here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The run scores from second. Now a 5-3 game. And he'll get in there safely. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Stepping up to the plate, Cody Bellinger.
The
runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Cody Bellinger.
The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And so the bases are empty with one man gone.
The right fielder,
and that'll
number
bring
10.
up outfielder Hunter Renfroe.
Renfroe.
Now a swing and he gets him to pop it up. And that's in there. Base hit. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Digging in once again, Jamie Marshall, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Popped him up. Fiorella shading to his right. 2 down. Here's Manny Machado now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Marshall racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And this afternoon's closes at a one-run game, 7-6 today. The Flyers win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Matt Strom. Summertime by the Bay. We're at Oracle Park in San Francisco. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. San Francisco hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Derek Rodriguez will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left.
Coming to the plate now, Jamie Marshall, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Marshall.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games. Ready with the 0-1. Liner toward right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead. Throw won't get him.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Into the box now, Jock Peterson. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first.
Jock Peterson.
Ready with the 2-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love.
You're scoring!
And he's approachable.
And he will get there, as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Dodgers out in front, 1-0. Into the box, Joe Panik. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game.
Panik.
Here it comes on 0-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Marshall moves over, makes the play, 1 away. And that one just not. So a man at third here with 2 gone.
Now batting.
Next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas.
Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Marshall is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential. So striding forward now, Jamie Marshall. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a...
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 36 on the year for him. And the Dodgers are back within a run at 3-2 now.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues to hot hand with a deep...
Ready for another chance. Jamie Marshall already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Marshall.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Henson will settle under it to make the play for the 1st out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So a runner at second,
the
2
first
down
baseman,
now,
number 9.
and standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Ready with the 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Marshall has a play, and the inning is over. So it's no. So coming to the plate, Jamie Marshall. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. From the stretch. Line drive base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
A.J. Pollock will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Pinch running at first base. Number 11, A.J. Pollock.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The San Francisco Giants took the lead in the fourth and held on until the
Our
end.
final line score
Derek
tonight.
Rodriguez
First
earned
for
his
the
9th
victorious
win of the
Giants.
year.
4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base.
We are live from Oracle Park here. Next for the Dodgers, Jamie Marshall. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First pitch on its way. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They do come off a victory their last time out. However, that came on the heels of a streak that watched them lose 7 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 37 on the year. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Next to bat for the Giants, Joe Penn.
And
he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so.
Panic.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Marshall. And that's the second out of the inning. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, I think there's some concern about the way Brendan Belt is playing. He had only 1 home run last month, so if you're looking at a guy in the middle of the order with just 1 homer, your team's not going to score a lot of runs. He's got to turn on the power in this lineup if this team wants to have any success at all.
In is Gerardo Parra, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Marshall, 1 away. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at A.J. Pollock. This guy is dynamic from both sides of the baseball. Steals bags, hits for power, but his signature is on defense. His ability to run balls down in the gap and play an unbelievable center field.
Striding in, Jamie Marshall. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Wow, you can understand what the pitcher's thinking. He doesn't have an empty base, and he needs to get ahead of the count. All he wants to do is get that first pitch over for a strike, but the batter knew the same thing.
Here's Joe Panik. Fly
Now
out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Panik.
Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Marshall. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jamie Marshall, 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
Hey, the difference in this one, they lead by 4. Go back to this guy's previous AB, a towering grand slam that knocked in 4 runs.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Digging in, Kike Hernandez.
Now
he's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Kike
7 runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-2. This pitch is popped up. Panik is there. He's got it 1 away. At the plate, Devin Travis. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Parra is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He went down on strikes last time up.
Austin Barnes.
The 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Pilar. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Jamie Marshall will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit. Ready once again, Kike Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hernandez.
Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back. The 1-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is
go!
And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning.
Ladies and
Dodgers
gentlemen,
leave 1. They hang on to a 7-3 lead.
7th-inning stretch. The batter, number 35. Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Marshall is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So as we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Buster Posey. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
Giants.
8 well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
Tonight's paid attendance, 41,915.
Not exactly ideal baseball conditions with the rain coming down, but first pitch is just around the corner. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division.
Let's play ball. Ball 4. Take your base. That's ball 4. Freeze. Out. Ball 4. Take your base. Take out. Freeze. Out. Freeze.
Next up for Los Angeles,
Batting
Jamie Marshall,
the right
as he'll
fielder.
get his first opportunity
Jamie
in this one.
Marshall.
Here comes the first pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Gutierrez racing back at the track. The wall. Gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 39 on the season for him. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Yeah, they're still down a few, but a solo shot will make them feel a lot better about themselves. They're not being shut out, and now they know they can get to this guy.
Up next for Arizona, David Peralta. He'll
Leading
try to
off for
follow
Arizona,
up the double in his
the
last
left fielder,
at-bat with another
number
big hit
6.
right here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Marshall is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Into the box for the Dodgers now Jamie Marshall,
the right
as he'll bat with the bases full and 2 men out.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Digging in to try it again.
The right
Jamie
fielder, number
Marshall.
3.
He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And we'll call up our Dodger leaderboard to show you that his total ranks him third best on the squad.
Peterson.
Ready with the 1 and 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Now batting, Jamie Marshall. He singled his last time.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arm. I wouldn't be surprised
on the bag, right here.
Hit hard through the infield, and he's going to wave him.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Wilmer Flores. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit the other way out toward right field. Marshall is under it, and he makes the catch for out. 9-6, the final tally in this one. The Arizona Diamondbacks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Just north of downtown LA, we're live from beautiful Dodger. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Ketel Marte. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Ketel Marte.
Skied into straightaway right. Marshall has a beat on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan? Coming to the plate now, Jamie Marshall. Give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Marshall.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead.
Batting
you have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Pulled toward right center field. Marte has a beat on it. 1 down. He'll get it into second.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at David Peralta. Bazooka arm in the outfield. Obviously, he was originally signed as a pitcher. Didn't work out. Reset the battery and came back as a big league outfielder. Impressive.
Marshall leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Popped up. Walker over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Austin Barnes. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Austin Barnes.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. We'll go now. Stepping into the box, Jamie Marshall. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jock Peterson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jock Peterson.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Greinke has got it. And settling in now, Jamie Marshall. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases.
You're scoring.
The relay. And he is in there with an RBI triple. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hands back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
So a runner at third here with 1 gone. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson.
Peterson.
Here's the 0-1. Popped him up.
Down the line, no tag, no tag.
Is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Devin Travis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Travis.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Right fielder. Number 3.
Marshall, he's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. Another base hit. How about the game
right here.
together? Now 4 for 4 in this one. The relay, and he is in there.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
So striding in, Jock Peterson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Grounded weakly toward third. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Stepping into the box, John Ryan Murphy, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
36.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Marshall on the move. He's there and records the first down. Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Jamie Marshall, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to third.
Come on, get here.
It down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Ready now, Jock Peterson. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Jock Peterson.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Digging in, Devin Travis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Flores is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Stepping in, Eduardo Escobar.
Now
he's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Eduardo Escobar.
The 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Marshall moves over. 2 gone.
He was in a groove in the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't
Here now
get
is our
anything
final line
going
score
against
tonight.
A
First
dominant
for the
performance
victorious
with a
Dodgers.
complete game
8 runs
shutout.
on
And
15
8-0
hits.
shutout
1
this
error.
evening.
They left
Los
16
Angeles
men on
Dodgers
base.
slugged their way to victory with 15 hits.
The winning pitcher
Clayton
is Clayton Kershaw.
gets to double
His record
digits
is
with
now
his
10 and
10th win
11.
of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that just about does it
The
for Mark
loss goes
DeRosa,
to
Dan
Zach
Plesac,
Greinke.
Heidi
He falls
Watney,
to
and our
9
entire
and
crew.
10.
I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to
Time of the ball game,
theshownation.com.
2 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, a matchup of division rivals. Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Marshall.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Gutierrez is right there as he takes it for the second out. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys.
So here's the
now
cleanup hitter,
right
Jamie
fielder,
Marshall.
Jamie Marshall.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So a two-run shot to left center, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now, and it's given the Dodgers a 3-2 lead.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on.
Ready to take his hats again, Jamie Marshall,
the right fielder,
as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Ready to take his hacks
Leading
again, Jamie
Marshall,
as he'll look
to
follow
fielder,
up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Runner at second now.
Nobody
out. And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger.
All right, hold up. Good job.
Walker gloves it, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. So a runner stands at third. One man is out, 31. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. 0-1, here's the pitch. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Escobar camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that'll bring up Devin Travis. The 0-1 offering. And that gets him on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
A one-run game, 6-5, the final today. The Dodgers led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Walker Buehler records the victory, his 13th of the year. Kenley Jansen wraps it up for the save, number 38. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Players who find a way to turn it on when it most counts can electrify a team campaign and generate a sense of intrigue around themselves.
Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Dodger Stadium in Los Kenta Maeda, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment.
Out. 3. Out.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jamie Marshall. His
Batting
squad
fourth.
has put together a strong
right
year,
fielder,
and his home run
Jamie
production has certainly been a big
Marshall.
part of it.
And you can tell the veteran players have taken this guy under his wing, made him feel comfortable. His bat certainly sends a message, but he feels comfortable in his own skin in this lineup. And his
now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 42 on the season. And the Dodgers moving front now. Ready to take his hacks again,
number
Jamie
16.
Marshall, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away. So a double into the gap has him in business here with one away. And as you can see right there, he's up to 45 now on the year. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
35. Cody
Marshall, the runner at second
Bellinger.
with one away. Hit toward the right side.
Find the ball.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Jock Peterson now, runner in scoring position with 2
number
down.
31. Jock Peterson.
Here it comes, 0-2. To first.
All right, hold it here.
Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1 left for LA, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Edmundo Sosa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage.
Here's Matt Carpenter. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda. He's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Skied into straightaway right. Marshall on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. In now, Jamie Marshall. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Marshall.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes head. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jamie Marshall. We discussed earlier how he was one of the league's best power bats, and he's lived up to that reputation with a blast earlier in this game. Bullet to second base, a fine play, and that is. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error.
Wednesday night baseball now from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the St. Louis Cardinals. So stepping in, Jamie Marshall. His squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's been the bright spot for this team. Anytime in a big spot they've needed a big knock, he has seemed to be the guy, and rightfully so. As we get down to the tight games at the end of the season, his offensive production has got to continue, and he's fighting for a home run title.
Come on, Deke, you're scoring.
And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just a 1 run will be allowed to score.
Batting fifth.
Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me...
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires. Riding into the box,
Now
Jamie
batting,
Marshall.
right fielder.
He'll try to follow up
Jamie
the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Bellinger.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with two away now.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy.
Number 31.
What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it one pitch at a time.
And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the base. The next to bat for St. Louis, Harrison Bader. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to right field. Marshall moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Now to the plate, Jamie Marshall.
The right fielder,
he singled his last
16.
time up.
Jamie Marshall.
Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And now at the plate,
the right
Jamie
fielder, number
Marshall.
16. Jamie Marshall.
First offering on its way. Swung on
Let's go,
and lifted in the air
he's
to
scoring,
left
he's
center.
scoring.
Bader is in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1, the final score. St. Louis used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
For the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 5 runs on 11 hits. No.
It's a fairly typical hazy day here in Old L.A. as we're ready for baseball from Dodger Stadium. Stepping up now, Paul Goldschmidt. And he's been swinging it well the last couple of games.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right.
Hit me,
And
relay,
that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
He gave it all he had out there in right field, but he just couldn't quite catch up to it. I like the effort with the leap, but once it got down, he was off to the races and into third.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Paul DeYoung. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race. Marshall is there, and he puts this one away for the... Into the box now, Jamie Marshall. His squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
And you can tell the veteran players have taken this guy under his wing, made him feel comfortable. His bat certainly sends a message, but he feels comfortable in his own skin in this lineup, and his production has followed suit.
Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that one run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down.
Here, on the back, on the back.
And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
The left
Here's
fielder.
Jock Peterson now, and as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Digging in, Devin Travis. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first.
Travis.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Now at the plate, Jamie Marshall. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap. Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And there you see the Dodger leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks 2nd best on the club. At the plate, Jock Peterson.
The left fielder, number 31.
Marshall aboard here at first with nobody out. And he will take ball 4. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out. Standing in, Devin Travis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Stay here, on the back, on the back.
Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Now in the box, Austin Barnes looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. 1 there on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from 3rd.
A base is loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Striding in once again,
the right
Jamie
fielder,
Marshall. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And the Dodgers bats just keep going as this is extra bases as well. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Standing in, Jock Peterson.
The left fielder,
runner in scoring
31.
position with 2 gone. 5 runs, 9 hits. 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. And that misses ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Stepping in, Devin
Now
Travis.
batting,
And we'll see
second
what he
baseman.
can do here. 2
Devin.
on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
Travis.
Here now the 2-2. This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And a relay home. And it's not in time. He's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
So digging in now, Gabriel Guerrero.
Number 3, Gabriel Guerrero.
In the air to straightaway right. Moving under it, Marshall. In there, a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Digging in and looking for more.
Right
Jamie
fielder,
Marshall
number
to try to
16.
follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. O'Neill going back on it to the track. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 43 on the year for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball? Striding in and
Now
working
batting,
on a
right
terrific
fielder,
performance in this one, Jamie Marshall. And we'll
Marshall.
see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And the run is in to score from third.
One of the keys to being a great outfielder, not being afraid to sacrifice your body. Terrific diving catch there that he made look a lot easier than it actually is. Yep, just another successful day at the office for these guys. But this one has a little bit of added significance.
Our final line
as
for
that's
this.
win number 82.
Late in the season and way up in the race, a team is reminded not to take its eye off the ball. With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
From Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed roof and air conditioning. Luke Weaver gets the start for Arizona in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Jamie Marshall. His squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's been the bright spot for this team. Anytime in a big spot they've needed a big knock, he has seemed to be the guy, and rightfully so. As we get down to the tight games at the end of the season, his offensive production has got to continue, and he's fighting for a home run title.
And he'll pull into second with one away.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Batting fifth.
At the plate, Jock Peterson.
31.
And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. 3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
The second baseman.
Stepping up now, Devin Travis. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting line for this one.
Here you go, make the turn, make the turn, make the turn.
That's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Marshall, the runner at third. Taylor at second. Travis on at first with 2 down. High in the air out towards shallow right. Gutierrez is there, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, Jamie Marshall. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Heading out towards shallow right. Gutierrez has a beat on it. Looks it into his glove. So here now's the pitcher.
Now
Luke Weaver, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more.
Digging in once again, Jamie Marshall. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. So he finds the hole into left to pick up his second base hit of the afternoon. And there you see the Dodger leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks second best on the club. So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Ready on 1 and 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McGinnis has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Carson Kelly. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Marshall is there, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch. So into the box, Jamie Marshall. He singled his last time up.
Jamie Marshall.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken in by Flores. Throw in time, and the side is 6-3, the final score today. The Arizona Diamondbacks took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
For the victorious Diamondbacks, 6 runs on 12 hits.
Here in Phoenix, the roof is closed and the AC is pumping today. Stepping up to the plate, Jamie Marshall. His squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
Marshall.
And you can tell the veteran players have taken this guy under his wing, made him feel comfortable. His bats.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. Dodgers nothing. Diamondbacks coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready for another chance. Jamie Marshall. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Marshall.
He's set, and the pitch. Popped up. Walker is under it as he puts it away for out number 1. So striding forward now, David Peralta. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Peralta
pulls this one into the air out into right field. Marshall is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Next for the Dodgers, Jamie Marshall.
The right fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 44 on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
So coming to the plate, Jamie Marshall. We discussed earlier how he was one of the league's best power bats, and he's lived up to that reputation with a blast earlier in this game.
And you can just tell how confident he is in the box, hunting his pitch, not coming outside the zone or expanding it. I would expect him to put another good swing on the ball right here.
Dig. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Digging in, Christian Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything up, they could certainly roll too.
Striding in, Jamie Marshall. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Jamie.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Marshall.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Ready once again, Jake Lamb. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Jake
Arizona down to its last strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Marshall looking up. And that one is gone on a two-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep, a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty B, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate.
And catch is made, and the Dodgers have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. Los Angeles led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
Here now
Kenta Maeda earns win number 4. From the Queen City, we're live inside Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Sal Romano will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, man, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5.
Next up for Los Angeles, Jamie Marshall. His squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's been the bright spot for this team. Anytime in a big spot they've needed a big knock, he has seemed to be the guy, and rightfully so. As we get down to the tight games at the end of the season, his offensive production has got to continue. He's fighting for a home run title.
Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt them after all. There's one left for LA. At the plate, Jamie Marshall, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Jamie Marshall.
Here comes the first pitch.
All right, hang on. Right here.
By Jeanette. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is. Now batting, Jamie Marshall. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Marshall.
Pitch on the way. 0-1 the count. slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
All over that. That was the swing right there.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Roll. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in to try it again.
Now
Justin Turner, lifetime against this particular arm. He carries a .308 batting average. Before the 0-2, a look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Jamie Marshall. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful.
All right, you're here. Get here.
Has to make you feel good.
To second for 1. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Scott Schebler.
Now Schebler with a swing and a deep drive to right. Marshall going back. And this one is gone. A home run.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark.
Stepping into the box, Jamie Marshall. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Marshall.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone!
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak. Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
Here now is our final line score tonight.
6-3
First for the victorious Dodgers.
Los Angeles
6 runs,
took the lead
10
in the 4th and held
2
on
errors.
until
They
the
left
end.
12 men on
Dallas
base.
Keuchel earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight it's Game 3 of this. Alex Wood, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, if Alex don't light your fire, you're working with wet wood. This is one of the top young left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Sneaky, quick, funky arm angle, 92 to 94, good curveball. One of the more underappreciated quality lefties in the game of baseball.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And that means the plug-and-play utility man, Kike Hernandez, will bat next. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Digging in, Devin Travis, arguably one of the hotter hitters in the league right now.
The second baseman, Devin Travis.
Hit on the ground out toward Jeanette at second. Fielded cleanly. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the. In now for the Reds, Scooter Jeanette.
The batter, number 3,
via the walk
second
in
baseman,
his first plate appearance.
Scooter Jeanette.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Oh, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jamie Marshall. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So he's into scoring position here on that double that kicks off the 4th inning. And as we show you the team leaders there, you can see that he's moved ever closer to the 50 mark, as that's number 49 for him on the year. Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Hernandez.
Marshall stands at second with no outs. A shot.
All right, hold up. Good job.
A dive, but it's off his glove.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at 1st and 3rd.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his
second
hands.
baseman, Devin Travis.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Row. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jamie Marshall, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall. The run scores from second. It's a 3-2 ball game. And he is into second base with a 2-run double.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
Kike Hernandez.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Ready for another shot now. Devin Travis. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Here's the 2-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Reds 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jamie Marshall. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there's a base hit. So a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Now batting, left fielder.
Settling in now, Kike Hernandez. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Second baseman, Devin Travis.
That's popped up. Peraza shading to his right. 2 gone. Two away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And the catcher, Austin Barnes, will dig into bat next. Marshall leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
The center fielder, number 27, Adam Eaton.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Reds 2. Stepping into the box, Jamie Marshall. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Left fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Two and two. Here it is. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there. And now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Dodgers lead this one 4-2. So striding in, Rafael Bautista.
Now batting,
as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Bautista
has a look, now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Marshall. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And both runners have to hold where they are, so
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Los Angeles Dodgers host road win number 40 on the year. Joe Kelly gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Kenley Jansen earns the save out of the bullpen, his 43rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Great American Ballpark, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.
Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since 2003, Great American Ballpark. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the LA Dodgers and the Cincinnati Reds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Tanner Roark gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, it hasn't been the best of times, D-Roll. They've lost the first 3 games of this set at home, and the last thing you want to do is get swept in a 4-game series at home. You need to win this one.
Yeah, it can't happen. Can't get swept 4 games in a row on your home turf. Watch for the manager to he's going to make moves, and he's going to make them quick. I don't know what they're going to be pitching, hit and run. Something's happening today.
A pause and the 0-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base.
Ready now, Jamie Marshall. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something.
All right, hold on. Right here, right here.
Just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And he is in there at the plate It's now a 2-0 game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Puig will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Reds 0. Digging in, Jamie Marshall. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And that's down into left center for a base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Jeanette has it for 1. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Jeanette.
Up next,
struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point.
Scooter.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Marshall, and that's the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the Reds as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jamie Marshall. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Comes set with the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Marshall leads off second with nobody out. Line towards center field. Schebler patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Oh, man, that's a total brain cramp out there on the bases. He might have thought it was going to get down, but you've got to be sure. Instead, they double him off, and that really changes this inning.
So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And
now
standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. 0-1 count and the pitch. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Marshall is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Doubled in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field.
On the bag, pick it up, pick it up.
Left center. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 7-4 contest. And this afternoon's closes at a one-run game, 7-6 today.
The final line score for our ball game.